What is going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with yet another video. Today we're going to be talking about inflation versus hyperinflation and what it has to do with precious metals. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so super interesting topic today. Today we're going to discuss inflation versus hyperinflation, how it relates to the different precious metals that are available to us and things of that nature. So first and foremost, I want to say that, again, I have keyed this on my channel many times that diversification is key. And this video is going to go into that and talk about part of why that is important. So I recently heard some interesting information that I hadn't really thought about up until this point, realistically, and that is that gold does best during times of hyperinflation. Now, hyperinflation from an economic standpoint is not something we really want to see. However, stacking gold can help you prepare for that type of scenario. And so that's why I think it's best to have gold in your stack, and everyone should be stacking gold. Although I am the Platinum Beast, I stack gold, I like gold, and I even have a gold sticker. But I think gold is very good to have in your investment portfolio during times of hyperinflation. Now, the other precious metals, silver and platinum specifically, do well during regular inflation. Now, any given time at any given moment, one of the two is really occurring, right? We've not had a deflationary period in quite some time, and it doesn't seem like there will maybe ever be another deflationary period. Economists say that some inflation is good. I don't really understand it all and why it would be good. However, the typical rate of inflation is about 2% yearly on average, and that is what most governments and things of that nature want to stick to, is 2% inflation across the board for any given currency of any given nation. Now, a lot of people are worried that hyperinflation is going to occur soon. So that would mean that you want to stack gold, right? Now, gold is at a high cost at this point. It's almost at $1,900 an ounce. So I understand it is an expensive metal. And I understand a lot of people are hesitant to get in at close to the top of the market. However, we could see it go up substantially if hyperinflation does ensue, which a lot of people think it does and will happen in the near future. Now, the current administration in the United States government sees no real negativity towards printing as much money as possible. That's not a political statement. That's just a factual statement. If you look at the policies, if you look at the things going on, they really have no concern over the value of the US dollar and things of that nature. A lot of arguments lately have been pointing towards the Australian dollar becoming the strongest dollar in the world. Now, I don't know that that's going to happen. I don't necessarily believe 100% that's going to happen. However, Australia is showing promise in their currency and their government and their policies and everything of that nature. Now, I mentioned that gold does well during hyperinflation and silver and platinum do well during regular inflation. So, again, it's key to diversify because either or could happen and will happen. One of the two will happen. So if you have both, you're prepared for both, right? Now, what I want to mention is if one happens and the other doesn't, well, that's basically how it is. It's one of two options. If one happens and the other doesn't, I'm not saying that you should just stack gold because I know for certain that hyperinflation is going to occur. It could just be another year of regular inflation, in which case silver and platinum will probably do better than gold. However, it's not looking like that, but it could happen. So diversify. The reason that platinum and silver do much better in a regular inflationary sort of economy is because they are industrial metals and they are used in industry. And during times of regular inflation, the cost of goods per se go up, but the investment side of things typically doesn't go up quite as much, right? During hyperinflation, you really want to have your money tied up in investments, right? We're seeing a lot of this in a lot of investment fields. You know, the housing market's crazy. The stock market keeps going up. yet unemployment is continuingly to stay very high, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. I'm not really understanding a lot of things that I'm seeing. However, I do understand the price of goods going up, right? You go to your grocery store and you may not notice a few cents here, a few cents there, but the price of goods are going up. And the industrial metals have also been going up, silver and platinum. So there is that side of things, right? Slowly over time, silver and platinum will just continue to rise with inflation. I believe gold probably does the same thing. However, gold performs best during hyperinflation, which is, again, not something we want to see in our government and our economics and things of that nature, but something that is possible to occur and, in my opinion, likely to occur at some point or another. It's just a matter of who cares the least about the value of the dollar, realistically. But basically, the point of this video is to get you all to understand that diversification is key. And the different types of inflation are one of the key reasons to diversify across gold and silver and platinum. Now, silver and platinum being industrial metals, they could also rise based on hyperinflation to an extent, right? Because if hyperinflation occurs, the value of the dollar decreases, making it to where the cost to mine platinum and silver could go up because, you know, wages and the cost of just things, because the dollar is weaker, it probably will require more dollars to produce these metals. So they can benefit in a way from hyperinflation. However, gold is the king of hyperinflation because gold is what people flock to during times of economic uncertainty. And when hyperinflation occurs, economic uncertainty is basically what will just follow with it. People will be uncertain of what the future will look like as far as the economy is concerned. And because of that, they will more than likely flock to gold as a safe haven asset. But at the end of the day, guys, I just want everyone to know that diversification is key. And that's the point of this video I'm trying to get across, is either or could occur. Many people like to make predictions and many people have ideas of which of the two is going to occur. But at the end of the day, what you need to do is you need to diversify amongst all of the precious metals so that you are best protected against either or scenario and outcome. And that's what's going to preserve your wealth over the long haul, and that is what's going to make you stay successful throughout your life, is making sure all of your bases are covered regardless of what happens in any given economic situation and any given outcome of policies and procedures that are implemented by different governments of different sovereign nations. All the governments have an impact. Yes, the US dollar is deemed to be the strongest dollar. However, other countries do play a part as well. So this doesn't just tie necessarily to United States. But gold is your hyperinflation, silver and platinum are your regular inflation, and having both is the best option across the board. So no matter what type of stacker you are, you want to make sure all your bases are covered as far as what your stack looks like and what your portfolio looks like as a whole, because hyperinflation is possible, regular inflation is a given. So because the two outcomes are inevitable, one of the two at least, you want to make sure you're diversified. So with all that being said, guys, I appreciate y'all stopping by and checking out my video today. Be sure to check out my other videos. I talk a lot about platinum as well as other precious metals on this channel. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with future updates on my channel. Be sure to leave me a comment in the comment section down below letting me know your thoughts. Do you think we are headed towards hyperinflation? Do you think we are headed towards inflation? Me, I'm kind of 50-50. I'm good whichever way it goes because my stack is solid. So with all that being said, guys, until next time, we will see you.